Alrighty, pump seekers. We started what we did today. We vacuumed. You can see Jimmy's vacuuming, and we stacked things out of the way and cleared the pathways so that we had a much cleaner, harder steel gym. You know, it's you can see it's not as cluttered and whatever. So here I am doing my. I think all up I did 7 sets of shoulder press, because I did 2 sort of light sets, and I think I did 5 or 6 working sets. 10 reps a piece, you know, just at a weight not too heavy, not too light, where I could get the 10 out, but it was hard to do the last 2 each set, but without being super hard to do the last 2, you know. You're sort of reaching failure, but not absolute destroyed failure anyway. But it was so hot and humid in there. We got the man coming to set up the air conditioners today. Yeah, so here I keep going, doing my shoulder presses. We filmed all the sets. We're going to film everything we can now and post it as long form videos, instead of just filming one set and telling you what I do. You may as well watch the whole workout. There's cool music that I wrote and recorded underneath. If I do narration, I've got the instrumental versions of the songs to put underneath. And if I just run it as a gym music for motivation one, it'll have the lyrics, the songs with the singing. So we would set up music-wise. So you're just getting me, all me, you lucky ducks. But see our signage, harder steel gym. This is rear delts. Now we did 5 sets of this, I think. But yeah, so the signage, someone wrote cheap but effective to me. And yes, I wrote back to him, precisely, sir. Because it is. Because look at this shot. Harder steel gym, pump seekers. The branding's all there. All we need now is a really nice picture of the harder steel cat or the harder steel tiger, and it will be golden. But yeah, look at this shot. You got all those signs right in the shot. It's bloody excellent. So the signage was a win. And so yeah, we did this, and mate, I'm telling you, the heat and humidity in that gym is nuts. I reckon it was 35 in there and 80% humidity. It was just horrific. So we went to the pool afterwards to do our cardio, and to be honest, it was a welcome relief that when we got there, the pool had a school carnival and we couldn't do our 20 minutes cardio, because I was so shattered from doing the exercise in the heat. Because after this, we go inside and we train legs in the air conditioning, and that wasn't enough. I was too hot from being out here. The air conditioning cooled me off, and you know, of course, I'm doing squats, which is higher intensity as well. So the heat was a real problem today. But like I said, the guy's coming today to measure all up and sort out the air conditioner. I don't know when he's going to book in to do it, so it'll be a week at the most, and then there'll be aircon in this place, and it'll be a nice, cool environment. So yeah, I tried a couple of different levels of height for the seat here to see which ones, what isolated the rear delts better and things. And even instead of grabbing the handles, I do that karate chop and just use the blade of my hand to do it as well. I'm really trying to get focus onto the delts, because you don't want to be using your lats and your and other, you know, like apparently a lot of people feel it in their is it not scapula, what's that other part, rhomboids and that, and you don't want that. You want it in your rear delt. Now these shrugs, I'm actually using the new stack. You can't see that in this shot, but maybe one of the other shots you will be able to see that. Yeah, you can see the handles in my hand there. So instead of using dumbbells or whatever, I'm using the stack, and it was a different feeling. I mean, I think part of what it is, and somebody that knows more about weights than I do might, I have my comment section turned off, so you'll have to email me. I don't have comments because I had dickheads just mouthing off. Keyboard warriors being smart asses. But I think with this, you've got it's like having a barbell, but instead of in front of you or behind you, it sort of goes up the middle of you. And I think that's a good thing. Positions you to do your shrugs nice and clean like this. Anyway, the shrugs was a joy to do with the new machine, so I've enjoyed that. But yeah, if someone emails me or something to show me what the best position for shrugs is, it would be good. But I'm doing, you can use this machine, you can grab the handles and add weight to your calf raises, as I understand it. But at the moment, I hadn't done calf raises for a couple of weeks, and I was ready to graduate to adding some weight to it. I can't do one-legged, I'm too heavy, I tried it. But adding a little bit of weight to it would have been good a few weeks ago, but today I was back to only being able to do my body weight because I hadn't trained my calves for a couple of weeks. So use them or lose them is what happens with my muscles anyway. I can lose strength very, very quickly. I have to maintain by constantly doing workouts. But and I don't think doing these calf raises bare feet's a bloody good idea either. But I had thongs on, and but anyway, that's the new calf raise block that got thrown in for free with all the gym equipment. So that's pretty cool to have one of those. And then we went inside to do our squats, and I'm back to just doing free squats. I couldn't do weight. Even doing the free squats, I was finding we only did 3 sets of this. I think we did 5 sets of calf raises, but we only did 3 sets of squats and straight leg deadlifts, because by this time I am absolutely wrecked. In between sets I'm sitting down and breathing heavy. The heat's really affecting me. Now here in this gym, the inside part of the gym, there's air conditioning here, but it was too little too late after training in the heat. I was already really affected by the heat. But you can see the signage again. Every time I squat down, you see PUMPSEEKERS, the branding. Hey, it didn't cost much to get those photocopies and stick them on the wall, but they're doing their job. You guys know what you're watching. You're watching PUMPSEEKERS, and that's the Harder Steel Tiger sitting there on the ledge there above the PUMPSEEKERS sign. Yeah, so on those stickers there with the YouTube play button, that was when my channel used to be called Overflow, before I renamed it Annihilator. So I'm going to stick Harder Steel stickers over those, so that'll be more of the correct signage. But yeah, I didn't like the name Overflow as much, so I changed it to the one that I've got now. So here's the straight leg deadlifts. I don't know why, but I was taught you only need to go to the bottom of your knees with this by a really phenomenal 70-year-old bodybuilder. So once again, I've got an email. If you have anything to say about this, you can email me, and I'd like to learn. I'm always open to learning new things for sure. I wish I had more contact with Paul Taylor, his name is, on the Gold Coast. He owned the first ever gym on the Gold Coast in the late 60s, early 70s, and he's been a big sort of person or personality in the bodybuilding on the Gold Coast here in Australia for a long time. And that's a wasted shot. That's just a photograph of the floor. But now that I've been doing this commentary, I'm not going to edit that out. I wish I had him, more easily available. I wish he lived on the same street or something, because he could teach me everything I need to know. He knows all the science.